Hi everybody, my name is Andrew Lazier. I've got something to say. Climate change is a very serious business, and it just may cause the mass extinction of our own human race by the end of just this century alone. What in the world are we going to do about this? According to NASA.gov, through extensive research, meteorologists and environmental scientists have discovered facts stating carbon dioxide and methane greenhouse gases levels have nearly doubled the historic record since the Industrial Revolution, threatening a global temperature rise, warming oceans, shrinking glacial caps, sea level rise, and extreme natural weather disasters. This topic is extremely important to me. I'm sure to recycle wherever I can. I have one hybrid vehicle, and I have chosen to receive my delivered electricity for my home from a reputable wind energy company in northern Ohio, and they're called Star Energy Partners, which produces 100% of its electricity through wind turbine electricity technology. And how many of you have children or plan to have children? Raise your hand, please. Nearly everyone. Is your child's future something you want to invest in? Clearly the answer, yes, it is. The real question is exactly how can we invest in future generations' well-being? We can develop an economy that preserves fossil fuels, transitioning our society towards sustainable energy practices. We can make choices to use hybrid electric vehicles. We can call on our Congress to create new environmental protection law that fight against climate change. If we work together, we can preserve our families' futures here on Earth. Today I want to discuss with you current fossil fuel dangers, sustainable energy benefits, and how you can personally get more involved in creating a new green economy. To start, let's understand climate change and fossil fuel dangers we currently are experiencing and need to discuss. With nearly 8 billion people here on Earth, we use a lot of energy to live. The main source of that electricity energy is created through burning fossil fuels like crude oil, coal, and natural gas. According to the Environmental and Energy Study Institute, the carbon emissions from these fossil fuels are considered to be one of the principal causes of human-induced climate. These resources are extracted from the ground and certainly are not unlimited. Earth's rapid growing population will dry up these resources if we continue this strategy. And so they are not sustainable for our future. If possible, fuels become scarce. If fossil fuels become scarce, panic will rise considerably and may drive war between countries for power over those resources. Although our fossil fuel energy is the most affordable method for our economy, the dangers that rise from the carbon emissions from using fossil fuels are extremely alarming. Greenhouse gases are collecting in the atmosphere and heating the Earth's temperature. Scientists Zhaneng Zhu and Virabhordaran Ramanathan found in a paper published in the Proceedings of National Academy of Sciences that these dangerous carbon emissions have raised the Earth's temperature more than 9 degrees Fahrenheit above pre-industrial levels. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, which includes more than 1,300 scientists from the United States and other countries, forecast a temperature rise of 2.5 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit over the next century alone. Again, what are we going to do about this problem? The United States Environmental Protection Agency technical report states, future climate change is expected to further disrupt many areas of life, exacerbating existing challenges to prosperity posed by aging and deteriorating infrastructure, stressed ecosystems, and economic inequality. Impacts within and across regions will not be distributed equally. Any change in this climate of an area affect the plants and animals living there, as well as the makeup of the entire ecosystem. Ecosystems are suffering, raising the endangered species list. With the current combination of the world's population rising, the use of limited fossil fuel energy, Earth's temperature rising, and ecosystems deteriorating, clearly, we need to make a stand for change. To avoid these growing potential dangers, we need to invest in clean, sustainable energy to combat against this. Alternate energy sources are available. Solar energy is massively sustainable, guys. Light from the sun is the single largest source of natural energy to the Earth. Solar photovoltaic array panels that you see here in this photo collect the sunlight and convert it into usable and storable electricity. The materials and engineering to manufacture these solar panels continues to become more and more affordable. Secondly, wind energy is also massively sustainable. Wind turbine technology has created a very beneficial market in the energy sector. Energy companies are continuing to transition from the burning of coal for energy delivery to the investment in wind turbine fields to collect and store energy. The use of geothermal energy uses the natural insulation of the earth to maintain cool temperatures in the summer and warm temperatures in the winter to maintain natural, sustainable temperatures for building structures. Hydro energy uses the natural movement of ocean waves off coastlines to generate kinetic energy storage. These sustainable energy producing methods are all clean sources that emit little to no carbon emissions and will help society transition toward a cleaner environment, energy economy. Solar roofing is a major option to invest in clean energy. For example, you can invest $50,000 toward a solar roof with a lithium-ion battery wall installed in your garage, and you'll never see another electric bill in your entire life. So if you've got $50,000 up front, you invest it into your home that you purchased, and I think you consider that a good investment. Plus, you're contributing to the change that we need. You also have an option to choose an electric supply company that sources electricity only with wind turbine production, as I've found. By changing your electric supplier, you will directly impact society and sustainable wind turbine research. By considering these options of clean energy, there will continue to be less economical need for the fossil fuel industry. Knowing the sustainable energy sources benefit society, there are more ways you can get more involved in moving toward a new clean energy economic system in society to preserve our future. We have discussed some ways to invest in cleaner energy for your home. If you have the opportunity, invest in that solar roof. Change energy supply companies and dedicate towards sustainable energy consumption, investing in research. You can build onto this effort by making your home more energy efficient. You not only save money, but impact society. You can recycle your trash to reduce energy. You can add windows to your home to take advantage of natural light to reduce energy. You can buy energy efficiency is really valuable when you make your choice. Use your knowledge to spread information to others. Talk about this for change with everyone. You can educate your children and tell them about the dangers of climate change. Your word can make a difference and influence others to understand the magnitude of importance in changing global society towards sustainable energy to protect life here on Earth. By choosing to invest in sustainable energy, you will directly influence society to build new economic growth, create thousands of green jobs while reducing your carbon footprint. Let's review what we've learned here about climate change, the dangers and solutions. Our Earth is experiencing global warming, and its climate change is posing an existential threat to our very own human race. Future generations are in danger of the vast effects of climate change, and we have a moral, ethical responsibility toward cleaning and creating change by moving away from fossil fuel energy use and moving towards sustainable energy practices to save resources, possible war motives, protect natural ecosystems, and extend human life here on Earth. Call your members of Congress. Demand the support of a Green New Deal and support sustainable energy legislation. Get out those recycling bins and use less waste. Conserve energy in your home by using more natural light. Look into changing your electric bill provider. Find a sustainable energy source dedicated to wind energy. Create awareness and talk to others about clean energy. Discuss the dangers of a growing population and facts that burning fossil fuels is not only building carbon greenhouse gas, but is not sustainable. Be the change. I imagine a future for my children that supports the need for sustainability with electric cars and energy-efficient homes with solar panel roofing and wind turbine energy generation. I know my children are learning lots about how to be good recyclers, how to be aware of reducing their carbon footprints, and I encourage you, each one of you, to also do the right thing here and teach your own families to be a part of this green movement. Thank you very much.